Hey guys, and welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. Today we will be painting again some cards, and this time I will be using full watercolor paper. I will just fold it and make a card out of my watercolor paper. I'm not gonna just use the front one and then glue it on top of the pre-made cardboard for the cards, but I will just use my watercolor paper as a card. And you can see I've just divided my paper into two parts, then fold it, and I did use a palette knife to scorch it and then just fold it, and this is it. So I will glue it on top of this board, both of my cards, to make a little border, white border, and then paint on top of it. So I thought, why not do another cards? I can see that you guys love making cards. I love making cards, so I thought to myself, why not share another card idea? So for this one, I first pre-wetted the entire paper, then picked up a little bit of this blue turquoise, and then just went around the edges of my card. I did leave the inner part, the central part, white. Also picking up a little bit of the coffee brown and mixing those two colors directly onto the paper. This is a cellulose watercolor paper, so the water doesn't soak as much in my paper as it is if it would do if it was cotton watercolor paper, so it does stay on top of the paper. And just make sure you don't use, if you're using cellulose watercolor paper, just make sure that you don't use too much water, so you will create puddles on your paper. So when I've added blue to both of my cards, a little bit of the brown, I've just tapped in to mix all of those colors and just to move that water that has been on my paper to avoid puddles, and then did some splatters with blue. I left it to dry completely. Actually, I used a hair dryer to dry it, and I did not dry it fully. I left it somewhat wet just to have a sheen on top of the paper, and then splattered with clean water and created those beautiful, you can see how beautiful and gorgeous texture that gave. And then I dried it fully, and when it was dry, I picked up this ink pen from Micron. This is, I believe, 03, and just drew in a couple of houses. And I did wanted to make them look, a little bit funny, funky, not perfect. So I did draw them almost as a kid would do, and then added one more tree. So just any doodles, you can do any doodles you like. You don't have to do houses. You can do a Christmas tree, you can do Christmas decoration, present, whatever you like to draw on your card, that would be fine. For the second one, I did draw some pine trees. Again, very, very messy and childlike. And then wrote in the text, Merry Christmas, to the first one. Yes, I know, I misspelled that. I really don't know how that happened, but I did misspell it. I will correct it later on, so please, I hope you won't hold any grudges. And then just when I finished with the text, I've added a little bit of the blue turquoise I used previously also, and did a couple of details with that color. Also, I added some splatters with white on top, just to make it snowy and a little bit more like winterish. And I will be adding a little bit more of the details with the ink pen, just some borders, some dots, some lines to embellish it a little bit more. And you know what, guys, with that we are done. So one more card idea, quick card idea. I hope it was helpful. You can use any colors you like. I love blue, so I decided to use that. And if you did like it, please hit the like button, share it, and comment. If you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome, and I would really appreciate that a lot. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!